Hey everyone, it's Laura Myers for CMS-Connected here at Bloomreach Connect 2018, and I'm joined by Jon Feldman, the Senior Director of Product Marketing at Skava. Thanks so much for sitting down with us.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Perfect, yeah, so digital experience and the experience era is such a big conversation here, and so I'd like to hear from you, just based on your position, where you think the common challenges are for customers to really, like your customers, to deliver a consistent experience across their platform.
Oh, for sure. I think that the real challenge people face is keeping up with the non-stop innovation and change in retail.
Yeah.
I think customers, their expectations are set by their last greatest experience. And so when a retailer, when some other store has set that expectation higher than what you're delivering, then you're going to fall behind when that customer comes and visits you. Like, well, why can't I see the try-on? Like, why can't you show me only the things in my size?
Yeah.
And so the bar is always being set higher, and you have to keep doing that. And that's a big challenge. And it's frankly, I think, one that's harder for more established retailers because they have to keep evolving, which is already a significant e-commerce process, to accommodate those new experiences and make them exciting and compelling.
Yeah.
And you can't stay in one spot. You've always got to be moving because everyone else is moving.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing I'd like to really ask you, because it's something we touched on a lot about how decision makers, what they should think about when they're choosing a platform, but what's your advice for what they should really think about when they're choosing a commerce platform that may not be thought of already?
Absolutely. I think that a lot of people are very focused on their current use cases as they look and evaluate a platform, which of course makes sense, but the reality is that you're likely to live with that platform for 5, maybe even 10 years. So I think a big question you need to be asking is how extensible, how flexible, how am I going to evolve with this platform, and how is it going to evolve with me, so you don't get boxed in by a solution which is ultimately going to make it more difficult for you to do the sorts of things that you want to do online.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now, you guys were featured in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Digital Commerce, so congratulations.
Thank you. We're very excited.
Yeah, so I'm really interested to talk to people that were featured in that report on what are you really seeing in this space right now?
For sure. We're very excited to be featured in it, right? I mean, for Skava, we've been at commerce for several years, and so it's exciting to get that recognition.
Yeah.
What I see when I look at that quadrant is some interesting disruption because companies like the one I work for, Skava, and some of the other newer architected e-commerce things are beginning to move up. And, Gartner puts a lot of weight on IBM and Oracle and Demandware, some of the more established players. So we're really excited to start moving up in that direction and to start really establishing some thought leadership, which will hopefully carry us to the top of that.
Yeah, and one of the things we were talking about earlier is comments on Adobe acquiring Marketo and how they kind of took them out, and now there's kind of the little room for innovations as kind of bigger players come in. They're a little bit slower, so the kind of more lean, more agile companies can really make a difference.
Well, for sure, and a lot of the leaders in the space are part of larger companies. So Adobe also bought Magento. So if you're a Magento customer, you have to ask yourself, do I want to be all in with Adobe, right?
Yeah.
That'll be pre-integrated. If you are an Oracle customer, you have ATG Commerce, you don't want to go with all the Oracle stuff. So it's an interesting time in the market because you have consolidation at the top and a lot of disruption at the bottom.
Yeah, they're going to kind of meet at some point.
Yeah, totally. Something will happen. So we're ready.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. This has been great.
My pleasure.